Hi guys, Makalesi here. So today I wanted to talk about the concept of facing your fears, right? So facing your fears and being comfortable with facing your fears. Because first of all, I want to talk about myself. So initially, when I first started, doing spiritual work, I used to be a perfectionist, and my perfectionist initially came from fear because I feared not being corrected or people telling me I'm not doing things correct, things of that nature. Just fears of not being accepted by society so much. So I initially there's a couple of things. I was super scared to speak in public. I was super shy. So public speech was not my perfect thing. I was very shy. So I was an introvert. And when I grew up, I was initially grew up in a white neighborhood, so I was uncomfortable just being different. To me, I felt like I was different, but I would always feel like if I was perfect, no one would make me feel uncomfortable because I wanted to if I was just perfect, like I could just fit in and just go through it. But now that I'm older and wiser, I realize that true power comes from facing your adversity and facing your fears. And what does that mean? Because you hear that all the time. People says, "Oh, facing your fears is powerful." Well, by facing your fears, you allow yourself to put yourself through situations that are uncomfortable. And in that uncomfortable situation, you push yourself to do better for yourself and become a better person. So you expose yourself to situations that you're uncomfortable through so you can actually overcome it. It is the power of overcoming that is the power that's in the lesson. So for example, let's just say you just learned how to drive a car, or you have a teenager that's driving a car. You would know that when the first time you showed them how to drive a car, it was intimidating, it was scary. They did not want to get in the car. They were probably shaking, they were scared to press on the brakes, they were scared to press on the gas. We've all had this experience, driving on the freeway for the first time. We're probably all scared. But it was the exposure through driving consistently over and over again that made us comfortable. So now when we drive, we don't even think about it. It's second nature, it's automatic. Same thing with public speech. When I initially started doing public speech, I was uncomfortable, I was scared, my voice used to shake. But now I'm comfortable with it. And now me overcoming that, it helped me with my job career, and it helps me with my social media platform where I can articulate and speak comfortably. But when I first started doing it, I was scared and I was nervous. So the point I'm saying is, if anything makes you scared or nervous, see it as an opportunity where you can focus on in growth. So let's just say example of public speak. If you're scared of public speak, I would try to recommend exposing yourself to public speak. Maybe not to the point where you're speaking to 300 people, but maybe speak to a stranger, one or two strangers, compliment someone, make small talk with someone, maybe go to a work party and talk to someone's wife, and exposure to public speech, and then realizing that, and maybe even try to do public speech, maybe like Toastmasters or something, and eventually you'll get comfortable with it. So I guess my point I'm saying is, by facing adversity and things that make you uncomfortable and overcoming it, not only do you alleviate and get rid of the fear through exposure, you will feel comfortable doing things, because there's nothing worse than wanting to do something but not being able to do it because you have fear. So look at fear as parts in your life that you can finesse and get better at and fine tune. And the more you expose yourself to it, the better you will be with it, and it won't have fear to it. So exposure therapy is something that nature is really good if you have fear, and it actually helps you along the path. So that's my quick video. I hope you like it, and I'll see you in my next.